and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be clearing up our dining room, including sweeping and mopping. I am going to finally get my wall hooks hung back up using a hack I found online that worked out tremendously. I am going to get a bunch done in the kitchen, including wiping down the table, sweeping and mopping, washing dishes, and wiping down the microwave and stove. So if you're ready to get it all done and for all of this cleaning motivation, please keep watching and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you. This table kind of became a catch-all for everything. As you can see, I know a lot of people can relate. There is that one area that needs to be sorted through every other week just to clear the clutter, and this is that area. Well, the main one. There are others, but this is a big one. I get a bunch of artwork, coloring sheets, and parent notices from school. The mail tends to land here, and who gets to open it? I do. And most of it is junk, so it ends up in the trash. We eat in the kitchen 100% of the time, so this room is literally here for decoration. Well, I shouldn't say that because we do use it for homework and at-home crafts and coloring time, so it does help in those instances, which do happen a lot. I'm glad we do have this space if we ever need to take everything out and turn it into a different type of room. But for now, the table does come in handy because, like I said, for homework and crafts. And it has also come in clutch because we have hosted our first Easter here, I think last year, and then we've been hosting Chinese New Year for the past couple of years. So it has come in handy in that way with hosting. I wanted to get everything off the table first, then wipe it down, and then sweep and mop. I just can't believe the amount of stuff that accumulates, and it is our job to organize everything and find a place for everything, which does help, by the way. I was watching a YouTube video a couple of weeks ago about the overconsumption of organizational storage tools and items, and while I do agree it has gotten out of hand and it can be overwhelming for someone who is just starting out their organizational journey, but I do believe there are some practical items out there and can definitely help you be more efficient. I have actually fallen off as of lately and am just working with what I have because back then I did fall into the craze of organizing and bought some items that just did not make sense. So now I wait as long as I can before purchasing or buying anything organizational. Here is the hack I used to hang up this wall hook rack. I am sure you've probably seen it around somewhere. You take some painter's tape, or any tape maybe, and place it across where the nails are going to hang. Next, you poke holes in the tape where the nails go. Then you take the tape off of the hook rack and place the tape where you want to hang the item on the wall. Lastly, hammer in your nails into the holes you made into the tape, then hang your item. If you are hanging an item for the first time, I would suggest using a stud finder. I did not because this is where this item was hung before, so I knew it was safe to hammer here again. And as you will see, this worked out so well for me and I was so happy. I mentioned in my last video, I think, that I was able to take a day off and I was debating doing some Christmas shopping or having a spa/me day. Yes, I'm doing this voiceover a little before Christmas. I batch filmed too close to the sun. But anyways, I ended up running around to Dollar Tree, Kohl's, got gas, went to Target, Kroger, and Michael's. I even ended up going to Sam's because we needed some toilet paper, and I actually only ended up getting a couple other items as opposed to like my 10, 15 items I usually get there. But I was so disappointed because out of all those stores, I was only able to knock off like one or two gifts for my kids, and I was trying to get some stuff done for my extended family, but that did not get done. I guess I was just not in the mood to shop and my mind wasn't in it. So there's that. But I was able to get some stuff at Michael's for some Christmas party favors for my son's class. So that was a productive thing that came out of that day. Moving on to the kitchen, I am going to get this table cleared off so I can wipe it down, then sweep and mop. Remember, the best rule of thumb when cleaning is to dust and wipe everything down first and then get to sweeping and mopping. It gets so dirty under this table because this is the table we eat at 100% of the time, so it is to be expected, but dang. I guess a part of the reason is because I am not sweeping every single day. It is an accumulation of 2 to 3 days. don't know if I should share this or not. Maybe it is already common knowledge, but it is something that I just found out. All these party stores are going out of business, right? We had an off-name brand party store that sold the same stuff as Party City and Amazon, just maybe just like $1 or $2 cheaper. And it closed. And of course, all these Party Cities are starting to close. I know Michael's has balloons now, but I haven't tried them yet for that. But anyways, I am always running to Kroger for last minute things throughout the week. And of course, they sell flowers and balloons. Can you believe those 2 bluey balloons and the huge number 4 on the table was only $12 all together? I don't know if the guy forgot to charge me for helium or what, or if the helium is already included, but I have been paying upwards of $30 to $40 each birthday for the past decade for balloons. So needless to say, I will be hitting up Kroger the next time I need balloons. But maybe he did ring up everything correctly, because I did see a sign for solid color bouquets, and oh my God, I think a dozen of those was like $12 as well. And that's pretty good. I just remembered the employee at Kroger who helped me with the balloons. He just inflated them and gave me the price tags that were on the package of the balloons. So there was 3 separate tags. And that is what I rang up at self-checkout. With that too, I thought I was going to have to pay at the floral and balloon department, but nope. But I'm definitely going to try them next time I need balloons and see if this happens again, because that is such a money saver. It is literally a fraction of what I used to pay. So I recommend trying Kroger out if you are having trouble finding balloons as well, because usually I would go to Party City or that other party store I mentioned, but those are just not options anymore. One of the reasons I don't go to Party City either is because the wait times can be pretty long to even order your balloons, and then picking them up on the day of would be really stressful. It would stress me out because they would take so long just to even go grab the balloons that you pre-ordered. And sometimes I don't have an extra 10 to 20 minutes to just wait for someone to grab me my balloons. 9 times out of 10, I was making that stop to Party City on the way to the place where we were having the birthday party, and I just do not have time for that. Here it was another hand wash the dishes day. I think I mentioned in my last video, I did run the dishwasher when Michael was sick just because I had so many things to do. I feel like a single parent when he gets sick or hurt because everything really just ends up falling on me. I had to run the dishwasher because I went to sleep the night before with the sink full of dishes, and when I woke up, I needed to get breakfast made right away. So I made breakfast, loaded the dishwasher, and then started it. It did save me a lot of time though, because I got a lot of cooking and laundry done that morning just by running the dishwasher. So here I hand wash the dishes, and now I'm using my dishwasher rack as my drying rack. I am wiping down the outside of my microwave with Dawn dish soap and water. Dawn dish soap is a degreaser and is the only thing I have found that gets the outside of my microwave clean. I have tried all-purpose cleaners and Clorox wipes, and it just does not do anything for all of this caked up grease on here, since it is just above the stove. I do like to dry it right away with a hand or paper towel, because if not, then it will just drip onto the stove. And sometimes I don't like for that to happen. My Clorox spray was down to the last couple of sprays here. I like to spray this and let it sit for 7 to 10 minutes, then go in and wipe it down. Anyways, I know we are past Christmas when this video posts, but I wanted to mention that what I ended up doing for my son's class party favors for his Christmas party. It is optional to send some with your child, but I always try to just contribute in that way. I did not want to do another treat bag like I did for Halloween. I ended up finding this Cosmic Brownie Rudolph on Pinterest. I bought a bag of red pom-poms for the nose, some wiggle eyes, and gold pipe cleaners for Rudolph's antlers. All at Michael's, by the way. I've been trying to step up and be an involved / better mom. Not that I'm the worst mom out there, but I know I am not alone when I say this, but at times it can feel like you are just not doing the best you can and just sucking at being a mom. But oh my God, the amount of fun my son had helping me glue these together, and the anticipation he had all that week leading up to the party and being able to give these out to his class was just so validating, and in turn made me so happy to see him happy. My kids have a huge age gap, and sometimes I feel like my little one isn't getting the same mom my oldest child got. I know it is bound to happen. Time passes, people change, people evolve and grow. I've gotten older, and I just don't have as much energy as I did with my firstborn, but I'm making a conscious effort to get all of that energy back and be the best mom that my little one deserves. I say that because I took all the time to do the crafty things and all that good stuff with my oldest, and sometimes I'm just not up for it this time around, but we are trying and we will make it happen. It is just a balancing act for me as well because I still need to be there for my oldest. I hope you have been enjoying seeing all of the aftershots of the clean spaces. If you made it this far, thank you so much for being here and for coming along with me to get it all done. I hope this video gave you some motivation, and I hope you have a great day, night, week, weekend, or whenever you are watching this. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I will see you next time.